Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let's wait a couple of minutes for Bobby. If he's not coming, then Queen and myself, we can continue the meeting and update you guys on that. Yeah, I also texted Bobby. I didn't get back from him. Then Queen, why not that we basically update the rest of the folks on the call that what we are doing, and if you need any help from them.
Sure.
Let me share my screen. Okay, as you guys know that we are planning basically to have a workshop on October 16th, hosted by CNU. and OCP ODSA. So far, we reached out to these folks that you can see the list, and we got some confirmation and also some strong no from some of the participants. There are some of them that we haven't heard back from them, and we are trying actually to make basically the attempt one more time, and hopefully we hear from them. I'm gonna go to the list and basically update it as we go. If you guys have any feedback or any suggestion who should we reach out, please let me know. So far, we have someone from Bancha Wire, Elot, that can actually talk about in general what's going on in Bancha Wire. We have a similar talk on UCIe that some rep from UCIe is going to share what is the standard UCIe rather than different implementation that people may have. Then Blue Cheetah is going to actually present their development. Can do Leon is going to do the same. Then we have Alpha Wave that agreed to talk about it. We got a strong no from NXP, AIB, and Zero ASIC. ARM, we reached out. We haven't heard back. If you guys know anyone that can help us to get the ARM as well, that's great. Mark is going to talk about how we should basically report or measure the PHI from basically a vendor perspective. I had the to action item from yesterday meeting Cohen to reach out to Rishi one more time, which I did. I hope that the message is clear to him that Synopsys and Alpha Wave is going to be there. Hopefully the Cadence also is going to participate. If you guys have a better contact person, please reach out to me or Quinn or Bobby and help us to convince Cadence that he should participate in this workshop. Alpha Wave, we got a strong yes. Etopus, I tried, I never heard back from them. NVIDIA, we reached out, but apparently they are not willing to talk about basically the implementation of the PHI or whatever PHI that they have, but they are willing to talk about again what should be the PHI, die to that PHI, which we're going to accommodate the talk for them. MediaTek, I send the information, no response. Let's make put the yes here, and then I didn't hear back from them. Samsung, I know a strong positive side that we heard from Michael and Tony over the last couple of years. We reached out to them. So far, we don't have any response from them. I think these are one of the places that we really like to hear from them if we can, like Cadence, because we know that they have different PHIs and we really like to hear from them. Synopsys, they already agree. AMD, Taufik, I don't know if we heard anything from them or not again. It was Bobby's list and follow up. Maybe we should push a little bit more further on that. UCLA, we got the yes from them. Actually, as of last night, going to just update you, Bobby messaged me that we have to include UCLA as well because they came so strong. I think ACC from Tsinghua University, we never reached out. That's on my to-do list. I should do it if UCLA is also coming. Your chip cache, he said yes, but we didn't get any information so far from him. The matrix already submitted. Then this is a good yes from them. UCIe, we have someone, as I mentioned in past. GUC, we are missing our key person here because they are on basically vacation and traveling. But I think it's worth actually reaching out one more time because they just made a press release a couple of days ago in terms of the new HBM3 and die-to-die PHI. Amazon, I reached out. I never heard back again from anybody. Ampere, nobody. Socionex, I reached out, no answer. IR, we reached out. Looks like we got some feedback that they're going to collaborate with Intel. And from Intel IR, we're going to have a rep talking about the silicon photonics, which is good. Let me at least make this, guys, that they already give us positive answer as green. Then at least visually we can see what's going on.
And I think just sort of stepping up a level here, we now have more than enough presenters that we're comfortable moving forward with the workshop. So I think that was, when we started this, we weren't sure what our response would be. I think now we are very, we're comfortable that we're going to have critical mass to have a meaningful workshop. And now it's really more about execution.
Exactly. And yeah, I think the only key players that I really like to see, and we don't have them, is Cadence and GUC, because they are so strong on the die to die, but so far we didn't hear from them. Ranovus, I didn't hear anything back from them. No talk. Fraunhofer, we should check with Boppy. Now UCLA is here, and if we want, we can do that. TSMC, we don't have anybody. AAC, I don't know. From the government, IBM, TI, SK Hynix, I don't believe we have any update. Based on this soft yeses and strong yes that they already submit, basically submission, I think 6 already submitted. This is the plan that we have. We're gonna have 4 categories of the talk. First is basically level setting, which we're gonna have one speaker from Bo, one speaker from UCIE to talk about what is this standard for. And then we're gonna have either Mark or John talk about what's the industry expectation for this kind of standards. Then we're gonna have a long sessions of basically vendors that like can do Elion, D-Matrix, Semi, Intel, Alpha Wave. Let's put this one, if this is Intel, IR Labs. By the way, Intel may come as basically another Silicon Photonics too. This is with their IR Labs so far. Synopsys can do Alpha Wave, others that they're gonna come and say, hey, this is our, as we call them, beautiful files that we develop. And after that, we're gonna have a panel, which is most probably contains of Rohit from Google, DJ from Meta. Still, we are waiting to get someone from Amazon or Microsoft, if we can, and Anu from Microchip, that they share basically their perspective and requirement of the file from a basically buyer's perspective, from the customers of this file, what the file should look like and what are the information that they are seeking to see basically when they are evaluating this file. And that's actually a good bridge to go to the open discussion about our Excel sheet and the method that we are trying to collect this information. This, I believe, is going to be a 1-hour session, which we are open to any kind of feedback and criticism and suggestion from all the basically participants in this workshop to help us shape and modify the existing figure of merit and the way that we are reporting parameters associated to each file. Our goal is actually that 1 hour open discussion on Excel sheet get turned out to be a kind of OCP contribution or a white paper, that the most of the industry refer to it as a method or basically figure of merit that people report how they should at least report or document the performance of the file. That's what all I had, Quinn. If I missed anything, please add to it.
No, I think you covered it. I think we have very good participation from, our goal is to get as many people who have working silicon PHY that they're willing to talk about. And I think we've got most of them that we're aware of. If anyone on this call knows of someone we're missing, feel free to jump in. I think you mentioned that we're looking, if anyone knows from, some of the potential large consumers who may be looking to license this, specifically people like Amazon or Microsoft who are building their own silicon and maybe looking to consume Phi. If anyone has good context there, I think we would appreciate getting one or two more participants to come from the buyer's perspective. So
Yeah.
I guess that's just an ask to the group here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add Microsoft here. And if we can get someone from Microsoft, that would be really great. I will put your name going here if you don't mind. For now, because I know you were trying so hard to.
I'm trying, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Shahan, this is Anu.
Hi, Anu.
Hi, sorry, I've been out of it for the last few weeks. Had some
Don't worry.
family emergency to deal with. I
I
think,
hope everything is resolved and you're good.
well, it's resolved in some way, but I think my dad passed away last week, but I think he's ended his suffering, which I'm very happy with. So I'm at peace. Sorry to burden you guys with that information, but just because you
We're sorry for you, and
thank you so much.
Okay.
I think, are we good with NVIDIA, with John Wilson? I know I connected you and Bapi with him.
Yeah, John I agreed to come and basically talk in general about what's gonna be the file looks like.
Yeah,
But
I don't think
if
they have permission to do more than that,
Yeah.
it looks like.
But it's sad because most of the stuff that they have is published on web.
Right.
They are one of the open basically companies that they talk about what is NVLink, what is ground signal referencing. I don't know. I think right now maybe it's a little bit too late, but we still
Sure.
have a chance to reach out to Bill Daly's team and ask someone. But let's see if we have a bandwidth. But at least John is gonna be in the
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then do you want me to reach out like to TI? Because I know the same guys that Bapi knows. We were all on the same another little NIST program
Sure,
together.
any
Or
help that
Lee
would be
Hung. Yeah.
that would be great. I know, and others.
Okay.
I mean, if you know anybody from red and black list here,
Yeah.
please go for it. I think that would be great. I appreciate the help.
Got it. You know, Sneha may be a good guy for the using of a die-to-die Phi also, because TI is looking at putting together chiplets in different ways, and their chiplets aren't quite the same as AMD's chiplets or NVIDIA's chiplets. So
Sure.
I think it's a closer use case to a microchip use case possibly. So Sneha may be a good speaker from that point of view.
Sure, we can include them in the buyers panel.
Yeah,
I don't know if you were on the call when we talk about the basically tentative agenda and how we are organizing this workshop. I can repeat it one more time. First session is a level setting, which we're gonna get one speaker just talk about the BOW and UCIe in general and in basically standard way. What is BOW, what is UCIe? Because we are hearing different things or different claim and labels from both parties that it may not be true. We want to basically set the level there, and then Mark and John or both, they can come in and talk basically from industry perspective, what should be the file look like, and then we switch the gear to the vendors or selling IPs like Can-Do, Elion, D-Matrix, others, Synopsys, Cadence, anybody who is actually have any file to sell, and then they're gonna share why their file is the best, I'm sure, or which market they are targeting. And then we go for the evaluation or buyers panel. That's where you're gonna sit in, DJ is gonna sit in, Rohit from Google is gonna be. We're looking for Microsoft and Amazon, and TI most probably is gonna sit there too. If you include them, that would be great. Where we're gonna hear from you guys that from a buyer's perspective, from the consumer of this, customer of this kind of file, what you guys are looking for, what information is missing basically when they are reporting. And that could be a bridge to our basically Excel sheet discussion, and most probably modifying and tailoring what we are trying basically to collect.
Got it. Thank you, and sorry you had to repeat it, but
No, no,
I'm
that's
back in the
great.
swing of things now, so.
Yeah, then if you know anybody else that is the customer of those files, please
Yeah,
please invite. That would be great to hear more voices.
so do you want me to reach out to Snehamai, or would you do
Please do.
that?
Yeah, please do. You
Okay,
can
got it.
CC me also on the emails, then I can follow up.
Great, thank you.
Any other comment, Kevin, Jerry, Boone?
No, no comment.
Oh, I'm good.
This was my first call, so I'm just trying to catch up to speed on what your plan is, but I know Bobby reached out to Ramin. And so Elian's already participating.
Yeah, we got your abstract. That's great. Thank you. Okay, if Coin, do you have anything else, or should we wrap up the meeting? I think I have one more request, if it's possible. Let's see.
I have one more request. So CMU is going to provide the space for the meeting,
Mhm.
but we are still looking for someone to sponsor the food. So coffee break and lunch, box lunches for the event. So if anyone wants to put their name on this workshop, we would love to have somebody else come in and sponsor that. So I think
Yeah,
that's our missing pieces.
correct. And I think our initial budget is something like between 2K to 3K, 2.5, let's say. And we don't want to basically collect dollar or check from you guys. You guys directly pay the catering system, the catering vendors. And it's basically much easier that way. If anybody from your company, Elion, Microchip, sorry, Jerry and Boone, I don't know your affiliation. But if your company wants to be a sponsor, or if you know anyone who is willing to be a sponsor for this event, otherwise we are not gonna have any coffee or lunch. And as far as I heard from Quinn, there is no walking distance basically place that we can go and eat. Okay, my second question is, starting next week, I have a conflict at 9 a.m. Regular attendees, Jerry and New and Queen. Is it okay if we change the time to 9:30 to 10? Or that would be hard for you guys?
So Shahab, I have a conflict every second week, and next week I'm actually I'm out of the country on business.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't be able to call in next week because I'll be in a completely bizarre time zone.
Yeah, for me, it's gonna be kind of permanent issue with at 9:30.
Okay,
At 9, but I can make it. I make myself available at 9:30. If it's okay with everyone, we can start at 9:30 instead of 9.
Yeah,
If
9:30.
That's fine with me.
Okay, that's great. Then I will ask Bobby to update the calendar to 9:30. Thank you, everyone.
thanks, Shahab.
Thank you, Anu.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.